Hello Zelda fans, welcome to the Divine Beast Ruta walkthrough. This is in Zora's domain, so we're over here talking to this guy. We'll have a long cutscene. And next we'll be heading over to the dam area. You will need shock arrows and Zora's armor to be able to swim up waterfalls. Okay, so after that's activated, you'll see the location on the map and head towards there. You will need to put the Zora armor on so that actually you can continue with the quest. That guy needs to see you with the armor on. So next we'll go over to East Reservoir Lake. It's pointed out to you in the distance. Just gotta head over that way, which is to the east. Go on the east bridge, which is right over here on the left. Okay, so after traveling there, you'll see this guy standing on the bridge, side on, and he will carry you on his back. Okay, make sure you get the Zora armor on and Cryonis, so you can smash these blocks as they're being thrown at you. Okay, once you destroy those blocks, he'll go in towards the Divine Beast, and you should swim up the waterfall. Swim up, then you'll automatically paraglide and shoot those glowing pink things with the shock arrow. I think they only allow you to do one at a time, so they do this 4 times. Get all 4 of them. Okay, so those cube ones will come at you again. Go up and get the second one. Remember, use a shock arrow. Perhaps you want to get a bit closer. I'm a bit far away at this point. Now on the third pass, you get these spiky ice balls coming at you on the water. So again, just smash them. And once you smash all of them, or they hit you, you can swim up the waterfall again and attack the pink glowing things again. Okay, so once you get all 4, you can go inside the Divine Beast. If you're on the wrong side, just float on over to the other side. And there it is. It's easy to get it when you're almost directly above it. And the Divine Beast will open up, and you can go inside. Okay, next we go up the ramp here, and then let's take out this blight. And there's a simple enemy directly in front of us here, so let's just take him out one shot. Okay, over on the right though, we've got a terminal under the water, so we can use magnesis to get rid of that. Well, let's first, okay, let's do that. So rotate the gears, and then the water will go down. Just do it like, I think, 3 revolutions. And it pops up. Go grab the terminal. Then on the other side of the room, got a eyeball there in the water, so shoot that to get rid of the blight. And if we use Cryonis under the water, we can lift that. Oh, there's a chest first, sorry. Let's get this chest. Okay, then use Cryonis to open up that gate, and then you can open up the map after this, after getting through this one. Alright. So once you get the map, you can see that the map controls the elephant trunk, and you can raise it or lower it. And that'll help you get some of the terminals, and it also produces water out of the spout. So for one of the terminals, you need the water to come down on some fire. So we'll use that in a while. Okay, so you can see there's two terminals nearby, and then there's one in the head and one in the trunk. So let's go back out to the main room, and let's take a right over here. Okay, then we'll be able to go up to the right. And we're up at a higher level. Let's make quick work of this guy. Get our Master Sword. Okay, there's two big giant gears here. They both have treasure chests on them, I believe, and they both have a terminal inside. So let's take the bigger one first. Actually, let's get one of these treasure chests on the small one first. Or to the left of the small one, there's the treasure chest. Okay, silver rupee, not too bad. Shoot one of these eyeballs on here first before we proceed. Just have some patience and wait for it to rotate on by. Okay, there it is. It's on the platform with the chest, which you can get later. Okay, now let's go inside the big giant gear. Let's hop on this platform, then jump around the side. And there we are. And once we get in there, there's a treasure chest here. We'll need to use stasis on the upper block to keep it from falling on top of it after it gets up there in the rotation. So now you can hop up on this platform, wait for it to rotate so you're able to climb up and grab the chest before the stasis runs out and the block comes back down. So that's an ancient core, so that's a very useful one to get, obviously. Now let's get back up to the center by standing here. We're in the center, there's a platform over here on the right. And we want to get the terminal inside here, and we'll need to freeze that ball after it's fallen down into the hole for it, and just before it falls back out. So when it's over here at like at 3 o'clock. Okay, so it's almost parallel to the floor. Then we'll freeze it with stasis, and that will last long enough for us to just hop down into that little door right there before the stasis runs out. Okay. So we have that one. There's 3 terminals remaining. Let's go back out here. Okay, there's one inside these smaller gear. We just need to block the water, and then the water will recede. Actually, we need to wait for it to be on the ground there. So let's do it now. There we go. We can get that terminal. And then the last 2 terminals are in the head and in the trunk of the Divine Beast. Okay, so let's head on over to the head. We can hop on this. We need to get to that platform over there, so we can go up on this platform and then glide over to the front of the rotating gear. Just hop around and glide. Okay, you can get the treasure chest as well, which we'll get in a second. Okay, let's just quickly take out this guy. Then we can get the wait for the treasure chest to come up. Okay, so it's 10 fire arrows. It's not too bad. Now the switch over here, you flick the switch and it turns on a little waterfall here. That just makes it easier to get back up if you fall down or something. Okay, let's go in this door over here on the left, and that will take us into the head towards the trunk here. So that looks like it's blocked, but it's actually the trunk, so you can move that trunk down. Let's move it all the way to the bottom, I guess. So there's a treasure chest on the tip there, so let's jump off and glide towards that. Let's shoot the eyeball on the way. And there we go, got a treasure chest. With an ancient shaft. Okay, now we need to get to kind of the middle of the trunk and then rotate it. So not the top or the bottom, the middle of the trunk, and then you can get to the head. Okay, there's a hole on top of the head. Let's go down. You can see there's some. Well, let's kill that eyeball first. Okay, and let's go rotate this cranking device here, and that opens up the roof actually. Okay, once you open up the roof, you can move the elephant trunk so that the water pours in through the roof and puts out the fire below. And you'll need to rotate it to, I think, one tick mark above halfway. So do that, and the water will extinguish the flames. And you can go down and get the next terminal. Okay, next is the last terminal. It's on the tip of the snout of the divine beast. But first we can drop down and get a treasure chest, I believe. So there's nothing up here, but down underneath the 2 levels, there is a treasure chest. So let's skip that. Okay, that was kind of useless. Maybe you can skip that one. Underneath this is the way to go to the trunk again. Okay, let's put it all the way down again. And this time we're gonna jump and glide all the way to the end. And we're gonna go on the other side, but you have to rotate it back now so that you can reach it. So let's go all the way back. And there you go, so you can see it. Just wait till it's parallel with the ground so you can actually activate it. Okay, so the trunk is nearly at the top now. If we look out towards the body of the Divine Beast on the right, we have some blight and an eyeball and a chest on the left. So let's go to the right, paraglide off, shoot that eye, then reactivate the paraglider and go to the left and get the chest. Which is some ice arrows. Okay, now we go all the way back to the bottom. So I must just paraglide on down here, and in here we can activate this to get the boss for this Divine Beast. Okay, so I put on some shock arrows, check my armor and all that stuff. Okay, let's eat some bananas to replenish some mighty simmered fruit to replenish our hearts. And to give us a strength boost. Okay, you should probably take a picture of him before you start attacking, but he's pretty easy. 3 times he'll knock down. Then you can go in for the kill. He takes a few shots if you've eaten the mighty simmered fruit. And he's halfway dead, and he goes into phase 2, where he raises the water, and then there's only 4 platforms you can stand on. Okay, so get on one of them platforms. And you need Cryonis to smash some of these blocks. Maybe stasis to freeze him, then shoot him a couple times. There you go, just shoot him a few times and he'll go down. Okay, and that's probably easier just to snipe him here. It's hard to get from one side to the other. Snipe him with arrows, he'll be dead in a couple shots. Try to aim for the eye to get double damage. And that's it, he's done. Okay, so after this, you get a heart container, and you get Mifa's Grace, which protects you from dying, so it's very useful when you get. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. Please click like and subscribe.